What's up, everybody? I'm so excited you're here. So, I did do a live earlier on my water webinar. But when I was going through it, I realized that some of the videos were pausing, and to me, that was unacceptable. And we're going to do it until we get it right. So, hopefully, we got it going right. Okay, so first of all, let me. Okay, we got recording going. I'm going to share my screen with you. Okay, and we're going to go from there. Okay, so we're going to share some of this stuff so you can see what I'm seeing. Okay. So first of all, thank you for being here. I just want to let you guys know that I created this webinar. I've been talking to so many people, and I figured I should just try to, put it all together so that way if anybody has any further questions that's super serious about investing in one of these machines, they can do that. So, oops, let's go back. Okay. Now we're going to start from the beginning. Okay, so first of all, welcome. So what you're going to be learning today, pretty much what is Kangen water, what are the health benefits, what is the difference between the waters, the different products that are available, and if you are at one of my live events, you will be able to try the Kangen water. So I'm definitely setting up and shooting for every second Saturday of the month. I would like to use Hawaii USA's community room, their new location in Lapoa. Offers free to their members the room that they can use, and I can share this information with anybody that wants to come and see the demo live and try the water and things like that. Maybe get an estimate how much a machine would cost them depending on which one they were interested in. And then lastly, I will show you, or real quick, we're not gonna like have a whole bunch of info on it, but learn how to create an income recommending Kangen water. Okay. So first of all, I just want to say thank you for educating yourself on Kangen water. Most people have no idea that water is not created equally, you guys. So I'm not here to make any health claims or income claims or anything like that. This is strictly for educational purposes, so you can make an educated decision for you and your family. And I have a funny story. I remember when my stepmom came to me and was like, we need this machine, and I was like, okay. And I totally forgot the value of it, you guys. Like, stuck in my 9-to-5. I was just working, grinding, not thinking about my health and stuff like that. And I remember when she passed, one of the guys wanted that machine. And me not thinking, I gave it to him. Now, this is like a $4,900 machine, you guys. And I just gave it to him. Okay? And I was like, holy shit. Like, when I thought about it, and you know how the universe works in mysterious ways, or God works in mysterious ways, whatever you resonate with. So they were like, not today. So he ended up giving me my machine back, and he actually wanted an oxygen machine that we had two of. And so I was able to provide him that instead. And I was like, holy shit, you guys, like I had just gave away our machine that was like super amazing. Like, how can I forget the value of that? So when I started re-educating myself on this machine, I was like, holy shit, I need to share this with everybody. So this is why I share this with you guys. Okay, so let's get started. So have you ever heard of Kangen water, maybe ENAGIC, alkaline water, alkalized water, what's acidic environment, pH balance, or antioxidants? So somewhere along these lines, you've heard this word and you just kind of maybe don't really know what it means. Okay, we're going to get into that. But first, who am I and why should you even care, right? So my name is Jessica Mean-Valines. I'm an ENAGIC independent distributor. I'm also a wife, sister, mom, and daughter of an amazing family right here standing to my left. So super successful. I'm a successful business owner. I've been independent on my own for 3 years. My company name is Positive Life Changes. It was established back in 2015. I'm also an energy consultant for solar, so if you need solar panels, I can take care of that for you too. But not only that, I help families across the world design a lifestyle of freedom utilizing the online space in digital marketing using affiliate products. And I have a different webinar for that. So if you are interested in starting online business, I can show you how to do that too. I have over 15 years management experience, and I was introduced to this machine. I'm going to say it was over 5 years ago now, you guys. I honestly don't remember. I'm going to say like 8 because it's just been that many years. So what is Kangen water, you guys? Kangen water is delicious water created from ENAGIC's revolutionary water electrolysis technology. You're probably like, what the heck does that mean, right? So ENAGIC's machine, which this machine to the right, it's actually called electrolysis water ionizer, I believe, the proper term. But ENAGIC's machine converts ordinary tap water, okay, into 5 different types of water, all with various pH balances for a wealth of positive benefits, okay? Also known as alkalized water. Now, some people get alkalized and alkaline kind of confused, so we'll break it down. So Kangen in Japanese just basically means return to origin. So in the next few slides, there's going to be videos that explain the difference between the waters. So I'm more of a visual person. I think videos help a lot better than trying to type something and just talk it out. So I did delete the other live video because the videos weren't playing through. So if it's not playing through in your live, please let me know and we'll try to pause it. Our Wi-Fi is pretty bad here today because it's really windy. Okay, so I'm going to stop my video and play these for you guys, okay? So first we're gonna start with the Kangen water demo. If you haven't seen this or seen one of my lives every Friday at 9, here's a breakdown of one of the ones that are available.
Every cell, tissue, organ in your body needs water to survive, but not all water is created equal. Tap water is full of contaminants and added chemicals that are harmful to our bodies. While bottled water might seem like the better option, the production process is highly unregulated and contains harmful chemicals leached from the plastic container. Also, this water is acidic and affects your body's pH and antioxidant balance. To top it all off, when it's not recycled, these bottles end up in our community's landfills, rivers, destroying our local ecosystem. So what can you do? What if you knew of one product that not only will give you clean, refreshing, yummy drinking water, it will help you replace harmful household chemicals and help you go green in your entire home. Want to learn more? Here's how. This is your new SC501, ENAGIC's flagship model that will filter your tap water through electrolysis to produce super hydrating alkaline antioxidant water. This portable system connects to your faucet and is capable of producing 7 different types of waters. First, the water travels through your double carbon antibacterial filter to remove contaminants and chlorine, leaving you with clean, incredibly delicious drinking water. Next, the water passes over 7 electrically charged platinum-dipped titanium plates, producing Kangen and acidic waters. It's alkaline and full of antioxidants and able to fully hydrate and detoxify the body's cells and tissues. So how can a water be antioxidizing? Well, an antioxidant is a simple molecule capable of stopping the oxidation and deterioration of other molecules. ENAGIC's industry-leading Japanese technology uses electricity to separate the molecules in your water, leaving more antioxidizing molecules available to stop oxidation, inflammation, and the aging process in your body. This is an ORP meter, which literally measures a liquid's potential to reduce oxidation. The more positive the reading, the more oxidizing or inflammatory the liquid is. The more negative the reading, the more antioxidizing and anti-inflammatory a liquid is. We'll go to Propel. This is actually the same as vitamin water, Gatorade, Powerade, any sports drink. About 400. Going up and down there. I got Sprite. We all kind of know that soda's bad for us. Diet sodas, by the way, and dark colored sodas are in the 500s. But Sprite is right around 436. We got Kangen. And it's been sitting out a while, so that's pretty good for sitting out. That's negative 483. Right out of the tap, I get negative 800 sometimes. Everything we eat or drink is either alkalizing or acidifying on the body. Unfortunately, the majority of us consume foods and beverages that are sugar-laden, highly processed, leaving our bodies in a state of acidosis, which can lead to illness and accelerate the aging process. By restoring the body to an alkaline state, we can regain control of our health. Since our bodies are over 70% water, the best way to do this is by drinking water with a good amount of naturally occurring alkaline minerals. These are just pH drops like you would test your pool, or anything you're wanting to test the pH of a liquid. If you look at the pH chart, it's about a 4, and then typically pop and sports drinks are right in between a 3 and a 4 pH. When you got your Kangen, this is actually the 9.5 water, but the machine can make 8.5, 9, or 9.5 so that you don't detox too quickly. A fun little trick I want to show you guys is I pulled the Kangen water here. Let's say you've been drinking bottled water for a long time, and you're like, okay, well, how long could it take for the water to kind of help my body? Well, I drink Kangen, drinking the Kangen water, but you guys, sports drinks and sodas are so acidic. It actually takes 32 glasses of Kangen water just to neutralize one soda. Check this out. Take the soda, take the Kangen, one sip. Your SD501 is able to provide water that can deeply penetrate your cells and aid in the removal of toxic acidic waste in your body, also absorbing nutrients and providing better hydration. Let's see this in action. This is my absolute favorite. So you see this Lipton green tea bag? We want this to represent your body. Now, this is not some major scientific experiment. It's just a cool idea so you can see the better hydration and detoxification. So we'll put the tea bag in there. I want you to pretend like you're drinking Dasani all day and you're trying to get yourself hydrated. This is really important for athletes. It's really important for dealing with brain fog, and of course with the detoxification, it's really important for losing weight and for feeling better, because toxins, we'll even get a little help there. Toxins sit in our cells, and if you can't get them out with your water. What did my skeptical husband say? He said, well, that's not fair, the tea bag was already wet, right? But isn't that cool? That's showing you the superior hydration, better detoxification of your cells. But just so you know that we weren't, cheating, and it wasn't because the tea bag was already wet, we'll go back to the Dasani. You know how when you feel really bloated or your stomach feels really full and sloshy with bottled water or tap water, you're drinking a lot of water? It's because it's sitting in your stomach and not actually absorbing into the intestines. To give you a little dose of science, the Kangen water, between the good alkaline minerals and the antioxidant, it can open your pyloric valve and go straight into the intestines. We actually have the top colon doctor in the world, Dr. Hiromi Shinya. He created the polyposcopy and helped create the colonoscopy. And this is why he recommends Kangen water as the main beverage to drink, because the Kangen water absorbs the tea better. That's showing you how you can absorb your nutrients better and how you can get waste and toxins out of your cells better. It's a pretty cool representation. That's not all that this device can do. Your SD501 has other machine settings that make special waters that can help you go green and chemical-free in your home. The clean water setting has a neutral pH of 7. That's great for cooking and baby formula. The beauty water setting makes a water that is a pH of 6. It acts as a toner, balancing the pH of your skin to make a soft, beautiful appearance. The strong acidic water has a pH of 2.5. It acts as a disinfectant and can be used to replace all of your harmful household cleaners. It's also safe to use topically to replace hand sanitizer, mouthwash, and even teeth whitener. Okay, finally, let's take a look at the strong 11.5 alkaline water. It works as an emulsifier, it removes pesticides from your produce, it makes it taste healthier, and makes your produce last longer. These are not organic, right? And pesticides are oil-based because when it rains, they have to have the oil so the pesticides don't fall off. Well, the 11.5 is our strong alkaline Kangen water that's highly antioxidant, and it actually can remove all oils, which is why you can replace your laundry detergent with it and replace any kind of like degreaser for your stove or any kind of like cleaner like that. But here is my favorite part. So we're gonna wash these tomatoes with bottled water, or just say filtered water, right? Then we're going to wash these tomatoes with the 11.5 water. actually have this proven on PubMed to remove between 80 to 95% of all pesticides from your produce. My favorite part is that not only does the produce taste better, because it's not have that filmy, gross, slimy pesticide taste, and the produce lasts about a week longer. So by the way, when you wash your produce, so any fruits and vegetables at home with tap water, the chlorine is actually being absorbed into your fruits and vegetables. Same with your shower. That's why we have a shower unit. Even bottled water or filtered water at home, the chemicals are being put into the produce, but the worst part is it's not pulling out the pesticides and really cleaning the produce like you would like it to. Where the 11.5 can actually penetrate all oil and emulsify it and break it down and pull out all those pesticides. So now that you've seen what this SC501 machine can do for your health, it's easy to see why ENAGIC says, change your water, change your life. We'd like to help bring the cleanest, healthiest water to you and your family and friends and make a global impact on health, starting with your community. One more note on bottled water. It may seem like a convenient choice, but with all the harmful chemicals in the plastic and the acidity of the water, it's basically a poison to your body. And some bottled water companies take the clean water from indigenous people and they have no clean drinking water, just so we can have a more convenient bottle. When we say a global impact, we really mean it. When you're drinking Kangen water instead of bottled water, it's better for the community, the ecosystem, and you and your family.
So if you haven't caught none of my videos, there was one that really breaks it down for you. And then next we're going to get into what is the difference between alkaline and alkalized water. Now this is the one that most people get confused about. So try to pay attention to our firecracker water.
Good afternoon, everyone. We're here at the Orlando ENAGIC office, and we're here with Dr. Michaels. He's going to explain to you how our water pops like firecrackers.
If you have run into people and they're saying all alkaline water is the same, and I have often said for a lot of different reasons that it's not. Alkaline water is chemically altered. It has calcium, magnesium, potassium in it, builds up in the tissues, and it'll make you sick. Kangen water is actually electrolyzed water, or alkalized, and it's done electrically. The easiest test to prove that is if you take regular water and you put a lighter on it, nothing happens because water doesn't burn. Well, in order to produce energy, your body needs hydrogen and oxygen. And that's why you should get thirsty. And so what you can do is a real simple test. Get water running. And you can actually hear it cracking and burning and popping and snapping. What's actually burning there is the molecular hydrogen and active oxygen. That's what makes this water so amazing. Because that's being produced, you're also releasing hydroxyl ions, which flush toxins from the cells.
Awesome. Thank you, Dr. Michaels. Appreciate that. Dr. Michaels explains.
You're welcome.
So super easy, you guys that want to break down. So pretty much Kangen water is AKA electrolyzed reduced water or hydrogen water, which begins as tap water. So ENAGIC's machine filters out the chlorine and other impurities from the tap water, then separates the hydrogen and oxygen with a process known as electrolysis. And it happens because the machine electrolyzes the water. Okay, it doesn't take out any chemicals, put it back in like the alkaline. So the alkaline water is chemically altered with calcium, magnesium, and potassium, which can build up and make you sick. So pretty much the Kangen machine, because of the titanium plates inside, electrolyzes the water, which brings it back to life. Okay, reverse osmosis water, okay? It's a filter process, you guys, pretty much. But however, the problem is that the process can be dangerous, like chemicals and pesticides, herbicides, chlorine, and other molecules that are smaller than water can pass freely through the filter. And not only that, it doesn't know which minerals to remove. So it removes the good and the bad, so anything needed for the body. So here's the short clip on reverse osmosis water. All right, reverse osmosis. Okay, so this next video clip is going to basically show you the difference between an acidic environment and a pH balanced body. Okay, and then I just put down here, distilled water is pretty much water that has been boiled into vapor and condensed back into a liquid, which separates in different containers. So our ENAGIC machine does not make distilled water, so just wanted to kind of clarify that. So here's the next clip for acidic environment and pH balance. This is going to give you information for your body.
Water, the essence of life. It accounts for more than 70% of your body's total makeup and must be properly maintained in order for you to stay hydrated. Drinking enough water is vital to good health, not only to stay hydrated, but also to flush toxins and other waste from your body. But not all water is created equal. We live in a world where our water supply is contaminated with chemicals, pesticides, bacteria, pharmaceutical residues, and other byproducts of our industrialized life. The water we drink travels through pipes, passes through filtration devices, and is subjected to various systems that manipulate its electrical properties. Then, to counteract the effects of any remaining contaminants, chlorine is added to our tap water. Chlorine may kill some or most of the traces of harmful elements in our water, but consuming it in such large quantities over time may be as bad for us as the contaminants themselves. So in reality, the water we depend on to hydrate and rid our bodies of waste may be only adding to the toxins that already exist. And bottled water isn't any better. In fact, studies have shown that bottled water often contains more contaminants than tap water. The plastic containers alone contain dioxins, which have been proven to be carcinogenic. Water has a neutral pH by nature. The municipal treatment process and environmental pressures only increase its acidity, which is then passed on to our bodies when we drink it. Figure into the equation the fact that most Americans consume almost twice as much soda as water and subsist on a diet that is best described as substandard, which can increase already high acid levels. This results in a condition known as acidosis, which may lead to severe dehydration. For decades, the Japanese have referred to distilled water, or water treated by reverse osmosis, as dead water. Dead water has been depleted of its minerals and can be highly acidic. When water is acidic, it has very little potential to reduce oxidation in the body. This encourages the growth of free radicals, which damages cells, organs, and DNA through oxidation. Free radicals are known to be a root cause of many significant health challenges, as well as the aging process itself. More than 80% of all illnesses can only exist in an acidic environment. So it is a logical assumption that by restoring the body to an alkaline state, we can regain control of our health. And the most effective way to achieve the transformation to alkalinity is by drinking water that has been restructured, turning acidic dead water into alkaline living water. Simply put, acidic water has more protons than electrons, resulting in a positive charge. Living Water by Bellara reverses the proton to electron ratio to increase alkalinity through a process known as ionization, which creates a negative charge. The oxidation reduction potential, or ORP, of a substance is directly linked to its charge. Substances with positive charges are acidic, and in most cases, substances with negative charges are alkaline. And the farther below zero the charge, the greater the amount of antioxidant properties, which equals an enhanced ability to fight free radicals at the cellular level.
Dang, that was super informational. Okay, so here, I think this is the second to the last slide, but I want you to see how Kangen water helps the chemistry in your blood. So say you take a sip, how it's gonna react maybe 10 minutes later. Here's a slide under the microscope by the doctors. I was mind blown when I seen this, so I hope.
Let us see how this type of water affects human blood. The doctor is drawing blood from a patient's finger. Using a special microscope, we shall be able to see the condition of her body from this drop.
These are red blood cells, and they've lost their electrical charge, so they're all stuck together in a formation called a rouleau. Here's a huge symplast. Symplasms are associated with heart disease. and arthritis and lung disease and many other conditions that could be coming in the future.
The doctor asks the patient to drink a small amount of structured water. After 12 minutes, the doctor again draws blood from the patient and studies it.
So you can see that the cells then become buoyant, they become slippery, and they have their electrical charge, so they repel each other. That allows them to carry oxygen, and it means that we're changing the pH of the blood back to an aerobic environment rather than an anaerobic environment. I think that's utterly amazing that just drinking water could do that.
That was pretty crazy, right? Like, did you see how fast that was? Oh my goodness. So, all right, let's put my video back on because we are done with the videos. So I hope you guys can still see me. If I'm too dark, I will put my tape on. Okay, so if there's any questions so far, please type them in below, and when I get a chance to answer them, I will get back to you. Let's see what is next. So if you are at one of my live events, sorry, I'm gonna just open my window a little bit. You will definitely be able to try the Kangen water, and then I will have a short demo. Okay, so let's go on to the next. Okay, so let me open that a little bit. Hopefully you guys can see me and I'm not like super white. Oh, okay. So there's 5 types of Kangen water that the machine makes. So strong Kangen water, regular Kangen water, clean water, acidic, or strong acidic water. Or one of the acidic waters is also known as beauty water. Okay. So strong Kangen water, which is pH 11.5, is not for drinking, you guys. Helps with your hygiene. So strong Kangen water preserves hygiene in your daily life due to its strong cleaning effects. So 11.5, just think of it as a cleaning water. Okay, it has dissolving and heating conducting benefits. So mostly used for food preparation and cleaning, eliminates pesticides and dirts from fresh produce. It removes tough stains from clothes. So if you wanted to replace your laundry soap, you can definitely use this machine and the water. So it's good for cleaning oil and stuff like that. I used it on my stove, and you know how sometimes you have the rag and it gets greasy from wiping everything? My rag wasn't greasy. I used the strong water and it was like good. Okay, so regular Kangen water, pH 8.5, 9.0, and 9.5. Okay, these are types of water that are perfect for drinking and healthy cooking. So I definitely use my machine when I cook. to soak my veggies, all kinds of that stuff. Not only that, my produce lasts at least a week longer, which is pretty cool. And then I'm not soaking it in all that chlorine water from my tap, right? So this hydrogen electric charged water, I guess I should say, is it benefits your health, yeah. So you can also use it for watering plants. It's also friendly to your budget and good for the environment, yeah. Because there's like about, I think, gosh, I forget, 29 billion bottles every year that are discarded. Like, that's just crazy. Okay, then we have clean water, which is pH 7.0, which is good for making baby food or taking medication, which is just pretty much a really good filtered water. Okay. And then we have the beauty water, aka acid water, with a 6.0 pH. So this is good for a toner. You know, you can use it on your skin, face. You can replace all those beauty products if you're like, tried everything and nothing worked. This honestly worked for my skin. I had super bad skin, and I mean, I use it for everything. Hair care, like I have my Anespa shower unit, and that definitely helped with the chlorine coming out, because my hair used to be like super stringy and itchy, and my skin would itch, and I don't feel that anymore. You can also use the beauty water for your pets and spray it on their skin coats and stuff like that. It helps the pH in their fur. You can definitely use it for polishing, maybe even cleaning. Like I said, I use it for everything. The beauty water is also good to spray on food, like maybe fish or shrimp. If you don't want it to lose its flavor when it gets thawed out, you can just spray a little bit on there. Okay, strong acidic pH 2.5. Okay, this is another water not for drinking. It has disinfecting properties, and you use strong acidic water to sanitize kitchen utensils, maybe countertops, to prevent cross-contamination, maybe some cutting boards. You can use it for personal hygiene and or commercial use. So as you guys know, I've made it my mission to really educate everybody about their water, because when I re-educated myself, it was like I was blown away that I can even not take advantage of this opportunity or this super healthy water. And I just went on living my 9 to 5, being a normal acidic ticking time bomb, you know? So I'm super happy that I get to share it with you guys. So the strong acidic water is good for cleaning and disinfecting around the kitchen. Like I said, you can use it for personal hygiene. I use mine for mouthwash. It can be good for commercial operation. So I'm definitely trying to get these machines into a lot of the places that are, you know, into health and wellness, you know, all natural kind stuff. You know, people forget that water is definitely one of the benefits, and people don't realize how acidic it is. So I'm here to educate them and show them, you know, what's really up. So that is my mission. Okay, so next I'm going to get into what is the difference and how do you really know which Kangen machine is right for you. So I'm going to just break it down. There's not too many products that this company has. So we're going to start off with the LEVELUK, or the K8 we like to call it. So this machine has 8 titanium plates, okay, which electrolyzes the water, yeah. It has an interchangeable plug, so but that it's sold separately. And then this machine, the K8, comes with 8 different languages. So if you see below, it's for Japanese, English, Spanish, French, Italian, German, Portuguese, and our Chinese Mandarin. Okay, so this one does produce the 5 different types of water as well, along with the acidic water. And then let's go to this is our LEVELUK SD501. This is the machine that I have. I have the one that's on the bottom. So this model is good if you have a family. Okay, maybe you want all 5 different types of the ENAGIC water. This one also produces the 5 different types of water. Okay, this one has 7 platinum titanium plates in it. So 1 less than the K8. Okay, and if you notice the platinum on the top, it comes in 5 different languages: the English, German, Spanish, French, and Italian. Okay, then you have the middle one, which is an under the counter model. So if you don't want the machine to take up space on your counter, there is an under the counter model. So those are available. And then here's the LEVELUK Super 501. Okay, this is for like if you have a large family and or you have a home or small business that you want to utilize this machine. So this is the machine that I would be pushing for the restaurants, you know, that they can use to soak all their produce and things like that. And they don't have to use chemical water and have it absorb into all their stuff and then claim to be healthy when they're serving really not healthy stuff. So you can use this in nursing home, colleges. This one has 12 platinum titanium coats. Sorry guys, 12 platinum coated titanium plates. Sometimes stuff is tongue twisting, you know. So anyways, this one has 12 plates. This is the one that has the most plates inside. And this one also does provide the 5 different types of ENAGIC water. So small places like maybe salons, what else? Pedicure places, spas, whatever, can utilize this machine, write it off because it is for their business, right? Okay, and then these two are the starter models of ENAGIC. Okay, so the junior model, or the JR2, which is the one on the top, has 3 solid electrode plates. Okay, so it reduces the energy consumption, and it is one of the starter models, and it does produce the 5 different types of ENAGIC water. Okay, now the one on the bottom, the LEVELUK R, only produces the 3 types of alkaline water or drinking water. Okay, and it has 3 platinum coated plates. Okay, so it pretty much doesn't have the acid water or anything like that. The acid water you can get out of this machine is the one that comes out of the tube that's discarded from whatever. You know. And then we have the Anespa. I have this shower unit. This is the one I was telling you guys about that I hooked up, and it's just awesome. Feels like a hot spring in my shower. Has a charcoal filter. So super healthy. I mean, I suggest everybody freaking has one. After I learned about the chlorine. So if you take a 10-minute shower, you're absorbing enough chlorine as drinking, I believe it was 8 glasses of tap water just for a 10-minute shower and absorbing into your skin. I was like, holy shit. No, 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 we don't want that because it affects your liver and your kidneys and all this other craziness in your body. So I definitely want to invest in another one for my sister's shower, but I definitely recommend this. And then we have the Ukan. So that helps with inflammation. It's an all-natural supplement. It's turmeric. And the difference between this one is that it is patented with Kangen water inside the gel cap. And yeah. Okay. So what I really love about my Kangen water machine, you guys, is that it produces the 5 different types of water. I get to make my own cleaning supplies. So I don't make all my cleaning supplies, but I do make some of them. So I can also drink as much water as I want, and I don't have to haul these big ass 5-gallon jugs around, and I don't have to spend a whole bunch of money going out to fill these jugs. Not only that, I can clean the wax and chemicals from our food. So I like to go down to the farmer's market and, you know, soak my produce. It lasts a little bit longer. It's cheaper. And then I know that I'm not really getting all the wax and stuff like from the markets and things like that. I mean, although there are some things that I do have to get at the market, but I'm able to soak it in my water, you know, that I get to turn on at home. Not only that, it helps to balance the pH levels in our bodies for optimal health benefits, which is like the super main reason why we got it when my mom was diagnosed with cancer, because we've seen the benefits, yeah. So like I said, I use my water machine for everything, my plants, my animals, cleaning. And what I love is that there's financing options for the products. So they know that it's definitely hard to just pay a big fat sum, you know, right then and there. So they definitely work with you and things like that. And not only that, I can make an income and set up a legacy for my family while being happy and healthy at the same time by just recommending the product. I think if I recommend 5 or something like that, your machine is paid off. Like, how easy is that? Because of the benefits of this machine, it just pretty much sells itself, you guys. Just people don't know about it. So what makes us different, yeah, is that we definitely have certifications, you guys. And most people don't know that Kangen water is actually a medical grade water. We are patented and have our certifications that it is a medical grade device. So this device is used in the hospitals in Japan. And if you didn't know, Japan is like one of the hardest places to get certified for anything medical. And that was, I think, actually one of the first places that they got certified. And not only that, we have these other certifications. So we've been in business since 1974. And then I'm just going to show you a couple of the certifications here. So the ISO 9001, that certification means that the quality management system has been audited, okay, and reviewed by an official or somebody that holds records to ensure that the systems are focused on and meeting the customer's expectations through certified procedures and a continual improvement process. So we're always still working to better things, you know, we're not just saying this and that and saying, oh yeah, buy this and it doesn't work. You know, you cannot go into a regular store, you're alive and well, your health and wellness store, and buy this machine. You cannot, because it's just that great. If you go in there and you think you're gonna get the same amount of water by buying something that you can just really $50 you can screw onto your tap in your shower, like it's not gonna work, you guys, I promise. So if you look at to the right, the management certificate, at the bottom, it's design or a manufacturer service or distribution of electrolysis water generators for medical use. Okay, it says it right there, for medical use. So it is a medical device, you guys. This is why they are a little bit more expensive, yeah? They're titanium plates inside. There's nothing else like it. You know, it's electrolyzed. I mean, no chemicals, nothing like that. Okay, and then you have here the ISO 14001, okay, which is the world's most recognized environmental standard. So pretty much the certification is to ensure that we've mapped out the framework for environmental management with the best practices to help minimize our environmental footprint. So if you're anything like me and you care about the environment, right here, here's another way to go, because there's what, 29 billion bottled waters every year just being tossed. And I can vouch for that because I go and I see people just throw their recyclables in the trash. I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys, like, for real? Like, what kind of world are you going to leave to your kids? Like, let's really make an impact, yeah? So for over 4 decades, Japan's based ENAGIC International has been the leading manufacturer of alkaline ionized and water filtration. Most people don't know or have heard of it, so here we are. So the passion is to transform the tap water into your home into pure, healthy, electrolyzed, reduced, and hydrogen-rich drinking water. Okay. Not only that, the ENAGIC Corporation direct sales system empowers hardworking and passionate independent distributors around the world. Okay, so they cut out the middleman. If you wanted to be the person to help them make the money and spread the word, they're going to pay you for that. So most people fall in love with the products and they spread the word about positive changes that Kangen Water has brought about to their lives and their finances. Hence me, guys, like, I'm sharing this information with you because I think you need to know it. I think most people don't see the benefits in certain things, or, you know, have the right mindset to actually trust and invest back into themselves. They're too scared and things like that. So, or they just don't know. Okay, so some of the benefits of recommending ENAGIC, you guys. Not only is it a high ticket offer, which means you get a high ticket commission by referring one of these machines, it has a patented 8-point compensation plan, which means nobody can copy it because it's just that great. And the people get paid at the bottom to the top, not the top to the bottom. Okay, so I'll give you an example. Say you recommend a K8 to somebody, you will earn a $340 commission if you are on a certain rank. But you have the potential to earn up to $2,040 on the same machine if you're in a higher rank. But not only that, you get paid first, and then everybody above you gets paid first, which is pretty cool. Okay, not only that, there's no inventory to hold. Okay, and then it has amazing health and wellness benefits. So ENAGIC's true principles, you guys, are about health, drinking water, exciting business, and personal potential growth opportunities. That's really what they're all about. So if something like that resonates with you, I definitely encourage you to, you know, see if this would work for you. Okay, yearly benefits. save on cleaning supplies. I get to make my own. I'll just use my essential oils if I want to smell good or different, you know, in my house. Not only that, is that if you decided to make a business out of it, you can write off your machine. The tax benefits are great. Anything that has to do with your business, you write it off, get it back at the end of the year, which is pretty awesome because you can't do that on a 9 to 5, yeah? Only your employer gets to do that, hence the big fat returns at the end of the year. So if you wanted to expand your business globally, I also have a platform that can help you, which is a separate educational system that will show you how to set up brands using social media like Facebook, Instagram, and things like that. Okay? So I'm going to play you real quick a short version of the ENAGIC comp plan, okay?
At ENAGIC, we believe that technology and innovation hold the key to creating a healthier world. At our core, we believe that drinking Kangen water is a vital tool to achieving wellness, which has the potential to impact anyone from all walks of life who is looking to transcend what is possible. Health and wellness is a comprehensive journey that isn't just about a gimmick, product, or pill, but rather a state of being where serving is equally fulfilling as being served, where it's truly better to give than to receive. On behalf of ENAGIC, I invite you to join us on our journey by becoming a member of our business family as an independent distributor. Our independent distributors enjoy rewarding careers where, when it comes to ENAGIC products, it is truly better to give than to receive. Aside from sharing the gift of health and wellness, ENAGIC independent distributors enjoy a supportive environment where they're set up to succeed financially while serving a greater good. As we all know, everything is connected. Our spiritual health and physical wellness go hand in hand, and the health of mind, body, and spirit can impact every aspect of our lives. We believe that it is our purpose to live a life of abundance and regeneration. And it is this reason why many people have found a career in water technologies marketing and human-based networking to be one with rewards, excitement, and purpose. We've built a patented compensation structure to reward those who work hard and see results. ENAGIC's compensation plan is a bit complex, but was created in such a way in order for distributors to maximize their earning and innovate the structured compensation model. If you have more questions, don't worry. You can always visit our website, www.enagic.com, for more information. ENAGIC's compensation plan is called the 8-point system and is so unique that it's patented. 8 points are paid out per device. Instead of paying for marketing, ENAGIC has decided to pay you as a distributor. This is your new K8. On your first 2 direct referrals, you'll earn $340 each and become a 1A. In doing so, you have just opened up 2 $340 franchise lanes. This means that if any activity happens under these people, you get paid $340. On your 3rd direct referral, you become a 2A. You've just opened up a $680 franchise lane, which means you get paid $680 for any referral that happens below this person, as long as the points are there. Once you have 10 total sales in your organization, you qualify as a 3A. This means that the next direct referral you have opens up a $1,020 franchise lane. And now you make $1,020 on any sale that happens under your business partner lane. Once you have 20 total sales in your group, you're now getting 4 out of those 8 points given per device. That qualifies you to open up 4A franchise lanes, where you receive $1,360 per referral. Your next grand advancement occurs when you have 50 total sales on your team. Now you're able to open up a $1,700 franchise lane with your next direct business partner. Also, keep in mind that you're able to open up as many direct lanes as you'd like. Once you have 100 total people on your team, you become the highest commission rank possible as a 6A. This means that from here on out, any direct referral that you have is a 6-point lane, being that you make $2,040 or 6 points per sale that happens below it. As you can see, becoming an independent distributor with ENAGIC offers unlimited opportunities to truly live in abundance and create a world where you have the opportunity to receive by giving. I hope you'll join ENAGIC on this truly unique journey.
So that was a super short, simple, quick version of the compensation plan and how much pretty much you can earn. I just wanted to kind of show you the potential if you decided to take this and run with it. So let's go to the next slide. Okay, so like I said, if you wanted, we have the education that will show you how to take this business from offline to online and reach people globally, because you would be definitely doing some digital marketing and things like that. So if you're already on Facebook, Instagram, and things like that, I mean, why not earn money doing it, right? So just by recommending and giving your checkout links, you have the potential to earn a big commission while reaching thousands of people across the world and sharing with them what can really potentially change their life. So not only that, you learn how to build pages, step-by-step videos. So even if you aren't tech savvy, we have all the training here for you that you can do, and we'll take you to the next level. Yeah. Okay, not only that, we help you set up like a personalized game plan if you wanted to start a business and learn how to do it, learn copywriting skills and things like that. Okay, so I use this education with my online business, you know, to help with my ENAGIC business. So you'll see me educating people and doing demos and things like that. That's just some of the things that I've learned from this education that helped me take my business to the next level. Okay, so this is definitely a separate platform that is $99 a month, but there is a 14-day money-back guarantee if you decided that you didn't want to do the business part of it or whatever. Okay, so and then lastly, I just want to say thank you for your time. I appreciate every single one of you, and I definitely hope that this information was helpful. It was created and designed to help educate you so that way you can make an educated decision when it comes to the health and wellness of you and your family. So if you're at one of the events, I'll have flyers at the back of the room that has the different machines available, the difference in the machines, and the cost breakdown. But if you're watching this online, please share it with whoever you think might need it, maybe health-wise, want to get, you know, involved in their fitness, or just you're blown away by it and you want to know how to get your own machine, become financed. You know, that goes through me, so definitely send me a message and I can help you see how much it would cost to get your own machine. So also, if you need more business information, I can help you too. If you would like to see some of the testimonials, please send me a message and I can add you to the private Facebook group where you can ask as many questions as you want, any health issues that might come up, and people in this group will answer you that are definitely well educated on the Kangen water. So, all right, guys, I hope that that was educational. Thank you for bearing with me. I know that, what's it called? It gets to be a little bit long sometimes, or you got to come back and watch it, which is okay. So please definitely drop in where you're from. I would love to know who's seen this, who I got to impact across the world, because that just makes me super happy. And I hope to see you guys on the next live, whatever that is. All right, guys, I hope you have a great day. Aloha.